Welcome back to our Bay Area ramen series. On this video, we head to San Mateo County for ramen. Let's go, travel heads. What's up, travel heads? So today we are here at Ramen Ngai. We're waiting in line. There's a long line all the way there and behind us as well. We got our menu already. We already got our order and probably like an hour wait line right now.
And this is a weekday too. It's
a
Thursday evening.
It's a Thursday evening and it's super long, over an hour wait. I got the Red King, which is a spicy. And as you see, my toppings right over here.
And I got the Black King. It's the squid ink one.
Eggs aren't included, so you gotta circle the egg too for extra cost. This is my number one pick when it comes to ramen. Also, while we're in line, we just went to grab Kung Fu tea. Just wait.
Around the corner.
We'll be back to win more at our dining table. After over an hour, we're finally next in line to get our call. It's been like an hour 22, an hour 30 minutes. Alright, travelers, we are here finally seated after like an hour 30-minute wait.
An hour 40. Well, hour 40, we have food to the table.
They closed at 9 o'clock, but we got seated by 8:59. They're not gonna like just let you go afterwards, so yeah.
There's still people waiting outside right now.
I got the Red King with the thick noodle. So the Red King is a spicy ramen. And you?
I got the Black King, the squid ink. They all use the pork tonkatsu as the base, and then they just add that extra sauce or extra flavor.
Ramen, you know, our standard, the thick noodle, nori, seaweed, which you have to add on, egg, you have to add on.
Ramen Ngai usually makes this. This is like minced pork, but then I got the squid ink one, so they added like black pepper to it. You can see his minced pork in there and has that red sauce on it. This is very flavorful, like very strong. You have to eat it with the ramen. If you eat it by itself, it's just a flavor bomb. It's just tons of flavor. Right?
Yeah, that's a lot of flavor. You gotta mix it with the broth.
Pretty really good.
Gotta mix it with the broth real quick.
And then they give you like 2 pieces of chashu, and they're like thin.
They're thin, but they're pretty decent size, right?
It is.
Good broth too.
Yep.
I like it.
It's not thick, like super thick. It's like,
yep.
All right.
Cheers. And get myself some noodles.
Definitely very tender, very flavorful. I like these noodles. They're like the thicker noodles.
Yeah,
I got the normal firmness.
Yeah. So you could choose thin, you could choose firm, or you could just choose regular.
Yeah, but we like thick noodles because it hangs on to the broth.
Gives it more of a chew.
Flavor.
Yep. Ooh, and the egg. You know, when you eat ramen, the yolk is always something major for me. Touching the yolk, it looks really soft, so hopefully it's a liquidy golden yolk.
Yep.
Try and take a big bite. Ooh, it's yolky. Look at that, it's yolky. In terms of flavor, it's not a strong flavor. It's not like a soy.
You can tell from the outside they didn't use soy sauce because it would be brown. And then like here inside they didn't use too much mirin. Mirin's that rice alcohol wine, so it doesn't have that sweetness. But in terms of temperature, they got it right. It's
lightly flavored only, which is pretty good. It has a little smokiness to it too, right?
I think it's because you got all this flavor here, so they probably don't want to oversaturate the bowl with too much flavor.
The broth is a little charred for mine. Mine's is pretty darn spicy, more than a kick of spice. How was the chashu to you? Because you ate the chashu?
It's tender, it's juicy, it's nice.
The fat does melt in your mouth, and it goes right with the broth too. These meats, because of the thin slice, you absorb more of the broth in it, which I really like. And yeah, you know, we just want to show them this spot, because I don't think none of them has ever been here, and we're like, yo, you gotta come here for Ramen Ngai. We're about to go slurp some noodles, because in Japan you want to slurp, not chew.
That's when you're basically saying it's good.
Yeah, so cheers to this. Just gotta watch out for that oil spill on your shirt. Don't wear white when you're eating ramen. So we got Ramen Parlor just right behind me. What I like about them is they have their own little parking lot. I've not been here since the start of this pandemic, so it's been a good while. Can't wait to have my little softshell crab with my ramen. So guys, I got here my Ramen Parlor. What I like about Ramen Parlor is they have that softshell crab in there. Wow, it's a whole piece of crab, and it's still a little crunchy. Here right when it opens, they have some spinach, some seaweed, some pork belly, the mushroom, and quail eggs. They have outdoor parking and outdoor dining and indoor dining. Has a kick of spice, not overly salty. The broth is very rich. Try it with the noodles. The ramen's a bit chewy. Let's try out what we're really here for, the softshell crab. That's a whole soft-shell crab in your ramen. How am I gonna eat this? The outside of the crab is still really good, really crispy. Man, that's so different having a soft-shell crab in your ramen. Try the quail eggs with ramen. Of course, I would prefer the other egg. And let's try some of the tonkatsu. It's a very thin cut, has some fatty in it and some char. Having the first bite again today, it's not bad. There's a char taste to it, which is pretty cool. Tonkatsu is good as well. And just a small walk away from Ramen Parlor, we have Ramen Dojo, which is just right over there. We're gonna have to walk to it. Since I just ate at Ramen Parlor, I decided to skip out. I tried visiting Ramen Parlor on 2 different occasions, but they were closed. So I decided to feature Taishoken on part of our San Mateo County series instead. Alright guys, so we got our order right here. I have the Scumin ramen.
I got the spicy Ajitama ramen. I have plenty of onions, pork, eggs, and a nice amount of spice to it. Yeah.
So we got the beef right here, the pork, the seaweed, and what I love most, the egg.
It's regular thin noodles, the spicy broth, there's garlic, pork miso in it. Oh, probably the best ramen I've probably had so far.
So I'm gonna try the noodles with the dipping broth.
Dip that bad boy.
Ooh, that's too much. That's too much. Let's do it. Get it in there. And you're supposed to slurp, like they say. Slurping it. The louder you slurp, the basically you're saying it's really good. So let's try the slurping game. That was fast. I mean, if you just drink the broth by itself, or taking a sip, it's really rich and strong, right? But if you add the noodles with it, it's a balance right there.
Noodles are cooked perfectly. It's not too chewy, really tender, and that pork chashu is just probably one of the best. I was right. I'm buying my dinner tonight. I was right.
I did it.
That pork is on another level.
So I'm gonna try the pork now.
Good, right?
That pork is really good. The texture of the pork.
Right? Ooh, this is...
Not only is it good, and how it slides in your, it melts in your mouth, it doesn't only melt in your mouth, it's a huge piece of tonkatsu. And that is it for our San Mateo ramen series. Don't forget to give it a like, and consider subscribing for more delicious Bay Area foodie. Until then, travel heads.